Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff is coming in terms of like maybe I'll be doing a TV show with my son called Sex Talk with My Mom. Hi there, Tashin. And yeah, so I missed you guys, and I thought today I could talk to you about some of the questions I've been getting lately. Namely, well, I want a cougar, but I really don't like going to the bars. There's no bars around me that have cougars, and what do I do? And I don't like the dating apps and all this other stuff. Thank you for all the compliments. But so anyway, so I thought I'd address those here because I think that bottom line is that you can't be lazy about this whole thing. Uh, anyway, so what's going on? I'll wait for a few more people to join before I start going into the whole spiel. Hi, Joshua, my friend. Hi, my friend. How are you, Joshua? And God of War. Nothing good comes easy. Exactly. And it's kind of like, I want to say it's equivalent to if you're a salesman and you're trying to find the right person for your product being you. What would you do? And would you just wait around and have it assume that they're going to come to you and arrive at your door? Or do you have to go out and take a look what's out there? You got to go out and find that person, and it's not going to just be easy because nothing good comes easy, right? Hey there, Mr. Polson and Rami. So what I'm trying to say is you got to do a little research. Got to go on a recognizant mission. You have to go out and find it exactly. So basically, you can't just say, well, I tried the dating apps and I went on a couple dates and nothing happened. So yeah, it's a lot more than a couple dates. It's a lot of like, just don't try one dating app, try many, let's see, I'm dating 4 older blondes. I'm 24 and they're 57 and all afraid of the future. How do you talk about that with your younger brother? All are afraid of the future. How do you talk about that with your younger brother? What does that mean, younger brother? I don't know. What is the question? Jamal, you have to give me some more info there. Hey, James. Oh, nah, that was your younger lover. So the women are afraid of the future that you're dating. And what does that mean, afraid of the future? Are they saying like, what's going to happen if you're caught in public, or what does that mean? I need more understanding of what the problem is. But we'll go back to you in a minute, Jamal, when you've identified it further. What does it mean? You got 4 women and they're all thinking about, well, what's going to happen with us in the future? You got to live for the moment. And, there's no reason to think about the future with anybody. Thanks. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's not just about a couple dating apps. And it's not just about going out a couple times to a bar and trying to hit on a couple women. And if they don't work out, well, that then you give up. Some people writing that in their towns that they don't have a lot of women that are available. So you're gonna have to make an effort. You're gonna have to drive to another town. You're gonna have to try to figure out ways that you can meet people, not in a bar setting. Maybe take up some activities. It wouldn't hurt you anyway as a human being to try to take up some fun activities, like go on like some of these adventures I was telling you about like last time, where you just try different Groupons. Try a improv class. Try music class. Try wine tasting or pickle making or beer brewing, or there's a million different things that you guys can try that would be fun for you to become good at a skill. Even if it's like try going to learning how to massage, that kind of thing. Let's see. I spent the night with an older woman who would not stop talking while we were intimate, like ADD checking her phone. I had to go down on her to get her to relax and enjoy it. Try massaging, G. Try that first. Get her to relax with massage. Sometimes people are like nonstop talking when they're nervous. So maybe just, another thing I think a lot of people do is they rush into sex right away before knowing the person. So I think it's super important that you guys got to just like chill a little bit and just get to know the person. Don't rush into having sex right away, that kind of thing. Brendan, I'm actually out of town right now. What kind of shirt is that you're wearing? Nothing wrong with it, just wanted to see what it looks good. It's one of those cutout shirts, and this Band-Aid thing here, this bandage was put on me by my physical therapist because I have a shoulder injury from yoga. And so he said, this will remind me of my injury. But yeah, oh my God, this phone thing is the worst. But it's the only way I can get online. This was after a massage. She was still hyper. She just might be hyper, and you just have to like accept that that's how she is. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. People will be happy to be in your situation with someone who's just, a little hyper. But you could say, if it bothers you, like, hey, you know what? Let's put our phones away for the next, like, whatever, hour or so. It was weird, but you loved it. There you go. Anyway, let's see. What was I going to say? Okay. So what kind of questions you have? Who is taking for lagging? You want to go to a swingers club? Let me know how that goes. I actually have never been to a swingers club, but I know people have been trying all kinds of, alternative lifestyles. If you want to hear some really funny alternative stuff, go to Sex Talk with My Mom, my podcast, because on that podcast we talk about we're talking with a guy who's in his 20s, 30s. Anyway, he's a younger guy. He's living with a guy, but he's also in an open relationship, so he has sex with women. He has threesomes. He has really funny stories about his hookups. So go to Sex Talk with My Mom, and it's today's episode. And I think it's how he actually taught. He actually got 3 other men to try having sex with other guys. So that are so they were straight guys, and he got them to have sex with him. Yeah, let me know if you guys are trying these alternative things. Let me know. Anyway, this is later in the day for me here, huh? What's my favorite position, Jamal? Probably on top. I guess, yeah. I like to look at the person's eyes. What's yours? Anyway, don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video and to check out Sex Talk with My Mom, the podcast, and also to go on Patreon. That's where my trusted peeps are on patreon.com/KarenLee. VJ48, what does that mean? Not a bloody chance. Not a bloody chance of what? I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right. Anyway, is this time good for people, or is it better to be earlier? You're Tasha in missionary position. I feel like I'm in control, LOL. You like that? Yes. Everyone has a different taste, just like, different strokes for different strokes. I'm getting, interrupted on my phone, unfortunately. Oh, you're never going to try the homosexual route. I gotcha. You know what? It's not for everyone, obviously. I think of homosexuality and heterosexual is like a continuum. So there's a line here. So one person might be all the way at this end, and one person may be all the way at this end, and then there's somewhere in the middle. Are there any swinger clubs in Chicago that cater to single men, Karen? Most of them cater to couples. I don't know. I don't know anything about the swingers in Chicago, but if you check out Sunny Megatron, check out her. She does a podcast, and we've been on her podcast, but she also is into the swinging lifestyle in Chicago. I think she can help you out. So Sunny Megatron. I'm glad you like other positions. Gotcha. Yeah, that's good. So what other questions you guys have? I just realized I can't talk for very long because my arm is killing me from holding this phone up like this. So make sure that you check out the other videos that I got up right now. I got a lot of good stuff that people haven't had time to catch up on. So while I'm away, check up on some of the stuff that has been up there for a month or two. They're really good. And it's a shame that you can't go back and look through some of the stuff because there's so much good material on my site that if you miss it here, if you don't, go ahead and check it out on the site. Many swingers clubs have designated days for single males. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into the swinging scene. Yeah. Wait, you're asking us this, so how about would you kiss a girl? Would I kiss a girl? I have kissed girls. It just doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. I think some of the women, like myself, do it more to excite other people than to really, I mean, because like I said, on that continuum of men to women, that kind of thing, I mean, you know, of straight to gay, I think I'm more on the straight side. And, but like I said, I don't believe anybody's totally straight or totally gay. So it'd be a good thing for you guys to listen to that. Anyway, any other quick questions? Because I'm going to have to get going. I just wanted to say hi and tell you where I've been. Oh, let's see. Ice and slow range of motion exercises will help with shoulder recovery. Ice, yeah, and slow. Are you a physical therapy therapist? VJ 48 tore up various parts of training in jiu-jitsu. Also, so what you do when you tear it up, you put ice on it. I think I did this from yoga, and I appreciate that. VJ 48. I've been trying to do, you know, physical therapy, and they do like electric, whatever, stimulating therapy things. Do you have any single friends around 50 to 60 looking for a date? Mr. Smith, I talk about that a lot. My friends aren't going to go out with strangers that they don't know. So I guess the answer to that is I have single friends in their 50s and 60s, but they're not looking to date someone they don't know. Why is this? Okay, I got issues here. Oh, I realized why my phone wasn't staying charged, and it's because it wasn't plugged in. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, they can get to know you. No, they aren't going to do it. Hey there, Oscar. I won't. Yeah, there you go. I won't, ice thing, not my thing. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I'm 35. I met my girlfriend when I was 17. She is 30 years older than me, and we are still together. Oh my God, that's wonderful, Caesar. That's wild. You've been together for 30. Oh, she is 30 years older than me, and we are still together. Wow. How old are you now, Caesar? Oh, you're 35, and you met her when you were. Oh my God, that's a long time you guys have been together. I didn't know most. No, it's not about like I know that most times you don't know the person, but I can't fix anybody up with someone who I don't know personally, and so no, I can't do that. They're not going to take anybody off the internet. Unless they're like on a dating app and they look at the pictures and do all the swiping and all that kind of thing. Let's see. Always looking beautiful. All right, thank you very much there, Oscar. I was talking about your phone. What? Oh, okay. Anyway, you guys, I have to run, but it's been one heck of a pleasure talking to you. I love you. Hope to see you next week. And just in the meantime, just subscribe to Sex Talk with My Mom, my podcast. Let me know what you think about it and put the comments below. If you like it, make sure to give it a little review. I love you too, Tashin. Bye, guys. I don't know.